Very nervous. I feel very nervous about participating in my first and my last SYF. My name is Zarek and I play the trumpet. I was new to band because I wasn't in band in secondary school. I started playing the harmonica like 5 years ago, I think. I was from NPCC, a uniform group in my secondary school. So there's no UG in my JC. And from playing the harmonica, I realized that I really like playing with instruments. So when I saw band perform in the CCA orientation, I thought to myself, since I like playing instruments and band doesn't require any prior experience, why not give it a shot?
Okay, I'm Mr. Jovanio. I'm the conductor for the Temasek Junior College, IP as well as the JC band. I've been with the band since 2020 and I took over at a time when COVID struck. So we couldn't do much together and actually went through that SYF that was a smaller size, which is in 2021. So this is the first year that I'm going to go through the normal SYF with the JC band. Yeah. So I think the SYF experience is really something very unique because it really pushes the band for excellence. And reaching that point is, the motivating factor for reaching that point is very unique to what we have in the community groups. Community groups, they perform together for concerts and stuff like that, but hardly we reach that level of perfection where the students are able to achieve. And for students, SYF, that peak only peak once. So that's something very unique, and I think most of the bands tend to pick on stage during the SYF day. And I really look forward to watching all the bands when they pick during the SYF.
What's up? I'm Alex. I'm the section leader for flute. I also play the flute. Yes, section leader. And I'm also one of the librarians for TJ. Initially, I actually did not want to join band because I thought that I wanted to be a soloist and I needed to put myself out there more as a soloist rather than a player in like a band or an orchestra. So I was really trying to push for that in my earlier stages of music. But that did not materialize because my mum on the first day of orientation to my secondary school said, oh yeah, he's been doing music for 8 years. So instead of going to basketball, I was turned down by basketball and got accepted by band, which ended up to be sort of a happy problem. I did not like it in the first year, but I think it eventually grew on me. I think in the first year, I thought that, band was not where I wanted to be, and I wanted to participate more in sports. But as I got along and I met new friends and I got to know actually seniors who have been in this school who have followed me from secondary school to here, they actually helped me a lot to become more at ease with band and feel more comfortable.
So hi, I'm Hui and I'm a J1 this year and I'm a percussionist in the band. I was in a percussion ensemble in like primary school for like 2 years before they decided to shut down the CCA. So technically, I was a percussionist since P3, but also technically not a percussionist at the same time because it's not band related lah. So yeah, it was my first time playing the Chinese drum. I know all those like cartoon show always got like some Chinese drum, or like you see like Chinese people always got those Chinese drum. Then I was like, I want to play one of those one day. And then coming to TJ, I have never expected myself to like actually play one. Not really those like tong tong chiang, those like big drama, but a xiaogu is like, it's a good like, how to say, comparison. It's something that I've never tried before, and it was, when I first looked at it, I'm like, what is this? This looks very Chinese. In JC, I realized that my percussion mates are like one of my closest friends in JC, even compared to my classmates, because having like shared experience, like a percussionist, we all have something that we can relate to. But overall, I find like they are very nice people, and like because of the bond we have, right, we can like, it's not like, it doesn't really feel like, oh, you're a senior, I'm a junior. It's more of like, you're my friend. Like I can open up to you if things like happens, and like we can like talk about really funny things. So I'm like really grateful for that, like the friends that I make in percussion. Yeah.
So I think through the preparations, everyone is very excited and going to put out our best.
I feel very nervous about participating in my first and my last SYF. Because I really don't know what to expect. All I know is that I have to continue to practice hard and to keep up with my other peers who have been playing for definitely a longer time than me. But yeah, I look forward to it really.
I'm an alumni of TJ Band, and I do feel that this is a very special occasion and a very good opportunity for me to watch my juniors. So I do remember coming back from time to time as an alumni to actually listen to the band for sound checks, and if possible come down on their SYF day. So now that I'm back as a teacher as well, I think I feel very strongly for the band, and also, you know, very happy to listen to them live performing on stage. I think as a student, I didn't need to think about that much for SYF. I just need to make sure that I know my parts. I bring my instrument and my file, and I sit on stage and smile and play what I can play. But now as a teacher, I had to look into many things, such as the logistics aspect. So before even SYF start, I have to make sure that I procure all the scores that are needed, and also liaise with the publisher or composer to actually ask them for permission for video recording, for live streaming, or even truncation of the scores, because all this we are dealing with intellectual property, so we have to seek permission if we want to use them. Yeah, so on top of that, we also have to make sure that we book the buses, lorries, and also food for our students, because we can't let them go hungry. And also, in terms of practice-wise, the teachers will also need to work with the conductors to plan out a schedule that is not only targeted in terms of allowing the students to come for practice, but also ensuring that their well-being is met. Yeah, so the practices cannot be too long, cannot be too intensive, but we also want to have the avenue to push students slightly further, because it's a competition and we want to unleash their potential in that way. I think overall I'm still very happy, because I think music is my passion, and as a student last time in band, I think that was the fondest memories that I had. Was from band, be it like my section mates or my seniors, or even the conductor, Mr. Lim Alek. Yeah, he really opened my eyes to the band world and the band music. So coming back as a teacher, when I first heard that I'll be the teacher in charge of band, I was really excited, because I knew that I could contribute more to the college and to the band itself because of my experiences in band. So during the first year, I did coaching for the band members, and later on also help out with other stuff in terms of procurement, because all these band accessories are quite specific, and it is good for me that I have certain background and experience in band to be able to buy the correct products for the correct instrument.
Okay, so the interesting thing about me is that I'm not musically trained, but I'm still a band teacher. So my role really comes in making sure that they're all here for practice, they're emotionally doing well, they're in high spirits, and that if they have any issues, we can talk about it, organizing them. So coming here today, making sure that everyone was on time. And I think throughout this journey, the most beautiful aspect as a teacher is to see how they've grown. From feeling very anxious and from not believing in themselves to realizing that actually it's just a performance, and we're here to have fun and to grow. We don't have to be perfect, we just have to give our best and enjoy our moments together as a band. Personally, as a student, I wasn't in band, but I also took part in SYF as a drama student, and I actually had the lead role. So it was a really exhilarating journey. I understand what they go through in terms of nerves being on stage, but SYF is a really meaningful journey in that you realize the strengths that you didn't have, and it helps you go beyond the classroom. I think that's what education is about. It's not just about the academic side, it's about growing yourself holistically. And SYF, while competitive in nature in some aspect, is really a beautiful platform to learn and grow and develop yourself, as I did when I was a student. I do remember that on stage I did mess up, and sometimes I felt like I let my team down, but actually that's not what people remember years down. It's about the memories that you forged in the lead up to SYF, the experience of SYF itself, and how you supported each other. So I think I would like to tell my students to remember the memories from the journey rather than the outcome and the nitty-gritty aspects where you fall and you felt you didn't do as well.
It came from the time where there were gold, silver, bronze, and even gold with honors. And now it's actually distinction, accomplishment, commendation. But the whole vibes is still the same. Everyone is still striving to give their best. That is something that is constant. But I feel that the whole scene has become more encouraging. We see more exchanges happening. People are more cooperative. People come together, collaborate more. I think that's a good way forward for us, and I hope that continues in time to come. More collaboration, students encourage each other, cheer each other on, and that's the kind of things that we should build towards and strive towards as a fraternity. I think that's really a very rare opportunity for the band to really deliver to that kind of level. It's really through a lot of grinding, a lot of hard work, a lot of perseverance, a lot of sacrifices to eventually put out that final performance. I think that's, to me, is the most rewarding as a conductor. And they did, yes.
Yes, I was definitely feeling nervous because I was listening to the sound check rehearsal in the band room, and because there were some students who were late and some parts were missing, so the band didn't sound as full. So I was quite nervous for them, and also looking at the conductor's expressions, I feel quite worried actually.
That time our sound check here also, it was a bit like messy. It was very bad, yeah. Just saying. But today it was very good.
So I feel like considering we're like here, after like never coming here for like a good 1 month, I think. Yeah, I think it's quite good.
I wasn't, That's like,
Good job.
I completely forgot that I actually played another page before that, and I was panicking. Did I play the... So in my head I was like, oh wait, did I play that? And then I stoned throughout like a big section, but then I managed to catch back.
I think I'm still in kind of denial that everything ended, because it ended like they say, it's so fast. But I think after at the end, when you see Mr. Neo at the front, ending, finish, and like she's just standing there, and then I suddenly feel like, wow, all these months of efforts have really like come to an end.
I think it's like bittersweet, because like preparing for SYF also took up a lot of my time, and then it ended up making everything a bit more stressful in JC. But at the same time, it was really fun because my bandmates really did it for me, and I'm like immensely proud and grateful to have them as my bandmates. So thank you guys.
So this particular batch of students is quite interesting because not all of them are actually from secondary school bands. So some of them actually from CO or even MPCC. But some, so like one of them, Jiale, started playing the trumpet last year. So he only learned for 1 year, and he's actually taking the first trumpet. So if you watch the performance, you realize that he has actually come very, very far. So these are the things that I'm actually counting my blessings. I'm very proud of. Although they may not be the most spectacular player, but I'm sure they're the most spectacular in my heart. And for this band, it's so special because that's how we actually I mean, that's what we have, and we really come together, grind together, and support one another to give up that best performance.
The last words for the students, I think for the J2s especially, I want to thank them for contributing, in terms of guiding their juniors and also working very hard for this SYF and also all the other performances we did from last year to this year. But I want to say something is that the band journey doesn't stop there. Yeah, so I really hope that they would come back as an alumni and continue contributing to the band as well as performing with our juniors, because I think this very strong bond of family of TJC band is what kept the entire legacy of TJC band alive.
So for my students who this might be the last SYF for them, I hope that they will continue to do music in terms of like playing with community bands or even in their universities, or continue to engage in music, enjoy the whole process, or even attend concerts and really be part of the arts. I think that's the most important moving forward as they graduate from this SYF experience. Continue to cheer their juniors on. TJ Band is a legacy, so continue to come back as alumnus or even just to support the juniors in future as well. And these are the things that we should continue to do as we graduate from this SYF experience.
I want you to know that you did really well and that we are so proud of you. You sounded really great. And I think the most important thing that I realized about you today is that you are very supportive towards each other. And I hope that regardless of SYF and even when you move on after this, you continue to keep in touch with each other and keep the band flame burning alive.
Okay, see you again on the results day. I hope it's all good.
Are we all good? Okay, we good.
What do you get for SYF?
Okay, after receiving the results, I'm really proud of my students, what they have achieved, and really come together and pull strength and really work very hard towards the final performance of the SYF. So I think we got what we deserve, we worked very hard for it, and I think the students are really happy with the results. I must say that I'm really proud of the J2s because they are a really small batch, about 15 to 16 of them, but yet they show their might and really come together and really bring the band to achieve the best results that we can. I think that's something that's very commendable for a very small batch like them, for not giving up and really pushing to the very end.
To all the J2 seniors, thank you for all the help and support you provided all of us J1s in the room right now. We are so thankful and grateful for all of you. So we miss you, we love you, please come back. And please attend all our future performances like Fiesta at the end of the year. So thanks for the support. Shout out to Jiale, he's been a great guy to me.
Hi seniors, I hope you're well. Thank you for your guidance and we've really enjoyed your time here with TJ Band. The practices leading up to SYF were really fun and I hope you can come back for Fiesta or Alumni Band next year.
Thanks to our seniors for really guiding us in this journey, especially Akmal for me, because he really helped me blend into the band, even though I'm a JE student who was pretty lost when I first joined band, but he really helped me get my footing in band. And I'm really grateful for him to that.
To Jayden, thank you for being a good senior. Even when I made my mistakes and didn't play, thank you for playing twice as loud for me.
Thank you to Fion, my clarinet SL, for guiding me throughout this SYF journey because it's been really tough and she's always there for our clarinet section, as well as Venice and Akmal as well, our clarinet seniors, as well as other seniors in band like Alex. They're always there to hype up the band and keep the vibe there and everything. Yeah, so very thankful and we really will miss you and we hope for all the best for your A-levels and your studies. Thank you.
Thank you to all the seniors who guided us and helped us throughout SYF and all that. And I will miss you guys very much. Yes. Bye bye.
Hey Riddle, after this you are treating all of us prata.
Yeah, prata.
Hey, we got it on tape.
We got it on tape. Yes. He's gonna treat us prata. What?
So the most memorable. Okay, don't stop breathing. That's when you will die. god, he looks so scary. Okay, maybe we quickly wrap up. So for most of us, unless you're in J1 and you retain, right, which I don't think you should, this should be our final SYF. Okay, I hope that you had a great journey so far. Whatever we perform on stage, that is what we have done together as TJ Band 2023. So treasure that moment together. I felt the magic on stage. I don't know if you felt it. There were moments where it just gave me so much goosebumps. That's why I was smiling throughout. People ask me whether I'm genuinely happy or am I like faking it to make you feel encouraged. I think I was smiling at Alex a lot, right? Or because he smiled back. The rest all look like, okay. And I think a few very interesting cues. I told Randall to play less, but then he thought I was encouraging him. So it's okay, all is good. Okay, so this is something that we learn together and we grow together as a band. Now that we've grown closer through that whole experience, and of course tomorrow is another big day for us. Okay, and tomorrow is even bigger because it's Prelude 40, and we are doing it in honor of the late Mr. Lin Alec. Okay, I think the whole TJ magic is going to come together tomorrow in SCH. Okay, so thank you for whatever we've done today, and rest well. And tomorrow is another big day for us. Okay? Yep. Thank you.